All right, reflections. So these can be done across both the x and the y axis. So if you think about reflection, you think about you're looking into the mirror. So it's just something that's bouncing backwards on the other side. So same kind of idea here. A reflection across the x-axis will have the same x coordinate. Their y coordinate will be opposite. A reflection across the y-axis will have the same y coordinate. Their x coordinate will be opposite. All right, and so getting into some examples and taking a look at this. So you're going to graph a point. So at -4, 3. So I'm going -4 to the left, 3 positive. Okay, I'm labeling this point A. And I'm going to reflect the point across the x-axis. So this is my x, so I need to send this point in this direction. All right, so my x coordinate, the -4, is going to stay the same. My y coordinate is going to be opposite. So I'm going to think of this as -4, -3. So if I come down here, we label it as 1 with like a little 1 above it. I have to use an apostrophe because that's the best way for me to show you that. But you could graph a whole bunch of points on a coordinate plane and you would be able to tell A is the original and then A with a little tick mark above it is the reflection. So if I wanted to graph point B, I would graph that at 2, -6. And I would reflect that across the y-axis. So here's the y-axis. So my x coordinate is going to change. So I'm going to think of this as -2, -6. So this was B. This is B1. All right, so just putting that point on the opposite side of where we originally graphed it. So taking a look, graph point X at 5, 6. And reflect point X, so we're labeling this X, across the y-axis. All right, so I'm going to go -5, +6. Okay. And then I have to reflect that point across the x-axis. So when you get a question like this, you need to make sure that you do each piece in order. All right, so if I'm now reflecting this point across the x-axis, so I'm thinking -5, -6 right here, and it says connect the points. Okay, well, I need to connect them in the order that I plotted them. And then it says, what shape did you make? Well, I made a triangle. Then it says, what is the area? So you may end up having questions like this where you have to find some additional information. It could be area, it could be perimeter. And so area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. So what is my base? Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then it's 6. It's 5 to here, and then 5 to here. So it's 10 total boxes. Then I have 6 up and 6 down, so that's 12. So 10 times 12 divided by 2. Well, this is 120. divided by 2 is 60 units is my label squared, or square units would be the correct answer. And that's how you do your reflections. You're going to want to make sure that you use that for your assignment.